What's going on, One Piece family? Yo, it's your boy Kenshin. Talking about One Piece chapter 859. Yonko assassination plot. Bad. It's early in the morning, forgive me. Anyway, this chapter was dropped early for one, and then two, it's about to go down. I can't wait till next week. So pretty much goes off. Um, Beige is explaining the plan of assassinating Big Mom. So apparently, Big Mom is like they call her like an iron balloon. So she never um, gunfire, cannon fire, nothing like can penetrate her skin. Um, and so they're like figuring like how can they go ahead and attack her if she's pretty much comes out unscathed every time. So um, there is a picture that they talk about. Like the only one time that they saw Big Mom bleed was at a tea party, and there's this at the table. There's a seat set aside for like Mother Caramel, and it's a picture, and someone accidentally knocked it down, and Big Mom like shrieked in it, like agony, and fell to her knees, and she actually got scraped and it was bleeding, and so pretty much they're thinking that what they're going to use, they're going to go ahead and use that picture as a diversion or as their opening so that they can administer the gas RPGs that Gastino, aka Caesar Clown or Gastini, made. And so to go ahead and try to poison her. And my notes just fell. Anyway, and poison her. So they only have, I think they were saying like a 5 second window or something like that to go ahead and get this particular thing done. Um, I kind of jumped around there. Caesar Clown made uh, Caesar's part in this is to use his science knowledge to go ahead and poison Big Mom via the uh, KX gas RPGs that he made. He made 3 of them. And so Beige looks to be the one that's going to go ahead and fire them off at Big Mom. Luffy, um, on the other hand, is his role in this is supposed to be the decoy. And so um, when Beige explains that part, uh, gosh, Chiffon was like, Beige, how can you sentence Luffy and his friends to their deaths? They saved, they rescued Lola and everything. Luffy was like, okay, I'll do it. And so everyone was, Nami and Chiffon were worried about him, but Luffy was like, okay, like I like this plan, whatever. And so I don't know if Luffy's even hearing or paying attention to the plan. He just cares about making some surprise entrance or whatever to distract Big Mom to set everything off. Um, so what's supposed to happen? Sanji, like Luffy's cue is to be when Sanji kisses Pudding, but Sanji was like, no, 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 like I can't kiss her because she's gonna go ahead and shoot me, so I have to dodge the gunshot and let the gunshot be the signal for your entrance, Luffy, and so he agrees to that. Um, Trying to think what other information was revealed in this chapter. There are some funny little things there. Um, Chopper, as always, he was worried about Luffy being the decoy, but then when Luffy said that he had a surprise entrance, Chopper's like, "Ooh, what is it? What's the surprise? I gotta know." And he's like, "No, I have to save it. Save it for later." And, then another funny thing I saw was um, uh, Beige's son has like a 5 o'clock shadow. Like his upper lip looks exactly like Beige's. So he has like a little mustache, and his pacifier looks like a little cigar. I thought that was kind of funny. What else? Chiffon calls Caesar Gastini, and Luffy ends up cracking up. So pretty much, they're you know Beige reveals the plan to attack Big Mom. They're gonna use Caesar Clown is gonna be holding on to Boulay, and they'll like via a mirror and everything, and so they'll use that to make their. Everyone will use the mirror to escape while Big Mom is like writhing in agony. Apparently, and I'm backtracking again, when Big Mom hurt herself, after the picture was touched and everything, um, she let out a big a shriek, and then also like activated her Conqueror's Hockey. So everyone was pretty much like immobilized. They couldn't do anything, and the everyone that was there. I don't know if it was Chopper that asked or said like, how are they going to go ahead and avoid that, if they're immobilized, and Beige says he has these invisible symphonia, aka earplugs, that they're going to be using to go ahead and counteract the effect of the Conqueror's Hockey, or hearing Big Mom's voice. Um, what else? There was another thing that I wrote down. So, what they plan on doing with the picture as well, they plan on like I guess breaking it in half, and so that should really somehow damage Big Mom. I'm thinking that for her to react in such a way, it has to be something she might have for maybe her soul or something like that embedded or imparted into the picture, since she can do that to inanimate objects. So I wonder if that's where her real soul resides, and maybe this Big Mom's body is just a shell. I don't know. Um, I didn't get to see Roger's base and King of Lightning's podcast and their predictions last night, I think. So I'll have to check that out after I post this video. But I think. Oh, I almost forgot. So after they make their plans and they say that they're going to go ahead and use the mirrors to escape, via their ships. Once they escape, then the alliance is off, every man for himself. Um, and everyone seems gung ho about that. Caesar is happy that he'll be getting his heart back, um, and Luffy's just happy to rescue Sanji's family and everything. Um, the one thing I didn't notice is looks like Beige is a little sadistic. Where he was the panel where he was explaining the chances or the odds of everything going succeeding, and if they do fail, then then they're pretty much dead in the water. And so just like the look on his face was like he kind of enjoyed that, like he'd look forward to it as well, I guess. So that was kind of interesting to me, seeing that. The After the explanation of the plan, then they switch over to Big Mom, and people are arriving for the wedding. um, Big Mom wakes up and screams, and she's like, "Ah, he's dead! My skeleton's dead!" And she didn't realize that that was a fake Brook. Um, but it was like Prometheus and the rest of them were like, "Hey, what? Who cares? It's wedding day. It's time for the wedding." And it's like she's like, "Oh yeah, whole cake." So, or wedding cake. And so that was like her feelings of being distraught over losing over Brooke dying. So apparently, this floating right out the window, and she's in celebration mode now. They go over to the Vinsmokes, apparently, so the German 6 can't get in at all. German 66 can't get in, any of the bodyguards or anything like that. Um, the Vinsmokes are awake and, trying to get ready for the wedding. Um, they were looking for Reiju because she wasn't in her room. So I guess a soldier or whatnot, or attendant from outside told them that she got ready in like another room or whatever. Not to rush. Then like the last panel is with Pudding, and she is talking to Nitro and Rabine. So I guess Nitro is that little slug gangster looking thing. So they're like asking her what's wrong, and she's upset because she's gonna get blood on her dress, and then she has to override a lot of people's memories just so that they can continue to see her as the good girl. So yeah, definitely no redeeming Pudding at all. Even after that, after that little panel right there. I enjoy the chapter. I like that it came out early. Funny bits, here and there, and it should be interesting to see what happens. See if the plan happens the way that Beige and everyone has planned out. I guess if the plan comes off or goes well, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. With what do you think? Do you think that they'll be successful, or do you think something unexpected will happen? Someone that they don't know will show up. Maybe who's actually. They didn't show the picture of Mom Caramel, so we don't know what she looks like. But do you think we'll see that picture? Do you think that's someone that Luffy and the crew knows, or maybe even Brooke? Should be interesting to see what happens next week. But with that, everyone, I'm out. Leave your comments and maybe your thoughts or whatnot for chapter 860 down below. And I will catch you on the flip. And yep, another work review from your boy. Later.